Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our ASTON career mode. This should be the sixth last episode of this series and more or less the end of the first half of the season as well as the start of the second half, because we have 4 league games, so we're gonna finish the first half of the league campaign as well as playing the first game of the second half. Now we are in the transfer window, and therefore there are 1-2 things I want to talk about. First of all, what exactly am I gonna do? There were a lot of things possible. I asked you if I should do something, and there were a lot of... I especially asked myself if I want to get somebody back, bring somebody back like Ayu, like Pulisic, like Amavi or whatever, my Cormac. I decided no, the only 2 people I think about are Konrad and Lafont. The 2 goalkeepers I didn't really want to sell in the last transfer window, but kinda had to. So the only thing I'm really gonna do in this transfer window, there's nobody else I want to loan out or sell whatever, is I will go offer, I think it was Manchester United who got Lafont, swap deal, Konrad for Lafont, no, not Konrad of course, Horn for Lafont. Horn is 88 rated, Lafont 87, and also Horn is worth I think slightly more, so I think Man United might accept this. And I think it was Arsenal who got Konrad. I will offer them our new goalkeeper Koyukaro, what is his name? I think, yeah, I can't even check, but I think Koyukaru or Koyukaro, and we'll hope that they will accept. But Konrad is a bit higher rated, I think he's 84 and Koyukaru is 81. So I might have to put a bit of, like 5-6 million, have to probably add a bit of money, so this might be possible. But I will make these 2 offers. And these are the only 2 players I'm going for. I will have a look at all the free agents. Maybe there's somebody interesting just signing for fun. But these are the only 2 things, and if they are possible, I will think about it. I know that Konrad for Koyukaro would probably make sense. I think I would go for that. I think actually I would make both. If both is possible, let's say I can make straight swap deal, Lafont Konrad, and have to like add 5 million plus Koyukaro to get Konrad. And of course I mean swap the Horn Konrad, Horn Lafont, you see I'm confused. Then I think I would do it. Except of this, we will simulate the first 3 games. We have a game against Arsenal. I'm quite sure I'm not gonna play it because Arsenal is not really that interesting and they are a mid-table team. Everton, if they have a decent form, I might play it, but I'm unsure about it, to be honest. And yeah, the last thing I want to talk about very quickly, 1-2 minutes, is first of all I'm gonna probably make a squad report after this transfer window. And second of all, I want to quickly talk 1-2 minutes about the game against Schalke Dortmund, from Schalke against Dortmund. We played good, we were the better team in both derbies. We should have gotten at least 1 penalty. I mean the first, I don't think you have to give a penalty for that, you can, but I don't think it was a penalty. But Mark Bartran, the 91st minute, is definitely a penalty. So we were the better team, we should have won. We were lucky in a few minutes, to be honest, as well. They had 2 big chances to score a second. Once Aubameyang was the idiot, once we were lucky that it hit the inner post and did not go in. So I think it's okay, but in the end it doesn't really help us. A lot of teams again dropped points. Köln lost, Augsburg lost, Hertha lost, then of course Freiburg lost. A lot of teams lost, but if we win we could have been in a very good position. I think just 3 points behind the 5th place Hertha BSC Berlin. So that would have been epic. But we didn't. All the time, we just don't win, so I'm not very happy at the moment, but I'm also not unhappy, at least it was fine. But yeah, we're going for this transfer window, there's nothing really I want to do except for these 2, so we should be able to go through things very quickly. The only problem we have is exactly this: there are a lot of people who might want to leave, so Morris, Konate, there are 2, Cook. I will offer all of them a new contract and hope that this will change things, because I don't want to lose them. Konate is the only one which would be okay, because I don't need him that much. I think we can actually not buy anybody, just because what I think will happen is this bug that when a player asks to leave and you have, or the board sells him, then half a year later you cannot buy him, which just makes sense, but you just cannot buy him. And I just look at them in the shortlist, and yeah, I think I can't make an offer. It says recently arrived half a season ago. I should be able to make an offer, but it looks like I can't. So looks like this game just is still buggy. EA just doesn't care. Yeah. So I think I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just having a look at the free agents list, but I'm probably not gonna do 1 transfer. We're just gonna go through the games, and that's basically all we're gonna do in this episode. Basically, it doesn't look too good for anything else. Right, I just gone through the first game. Stendera scored a goal, Barkley unfortunately with the equalizer just afterwards. A bit confusing, I didn't expect this. I thought we could easily win against Everton. But I mean, we are just 9 points in front of them. They now got a 12, so if they're playing decent this episode, I might actually play the second game. Because there would be a team I haven't played against that often and have some really interesting names. We only get a 12. That gives Man United, of course, a chance to get, I think, close to just 2 points behind us. 3 points. So it's still 3 points, but it's not amazing. Also, actually, I just remember, I forgot, I think, to put Laporte in. I think he's already fit. Is he? Yeah, he is. So I forgot that, to be honest. So I will straight away put him in. Of course, I probably cannot use Oxford in the next game, so I will leave it like this. But after this, because I just have 1 day to rest and then a game against Southampton. But after this game against Southampton, I will put Oxford in my second choice team again. So let's have a look. We have Morris exactly accept contract, so he should now be fine. We got a tons offer for Miazga. I don't care. I don't want to sell this dude. Don't see a reason for it. And we have Antogin returning from loan. Do I want to sell him again or loan him out? I don't know. We don't really need the money, but on the other side, I don't really think he's amazing. So I will probably just put him on the loan list again. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I could keep him just in case. Maybe actually give him a chance, but I don't know. I will at least put him on my loan list, and then if there's an offer, then I will think about it. But I don't see a reason to really keep him. I don't think I'm gonna use him at any point. So let's put him on the loan list. Fosu-Mensah and Koyukaru are both going up. Fosu-Mensah now with high 80 slide tackle and stand tackle, 81 weighted. Koyukaru 82 weighted. Konate soon should hit the 75. Alright, 1 dead west. Next up, the game against Southampton. Hopefully we can at least win this one. This should be an easy win, to be honest. Cook is declining. He wants the crucial first team player, so I probably have to do it, because if he leaves, that would be bad. So I will just give whatever give him whatever he's asking for, to be honest. Southampton at home, they lost against City, won against Palace, lost against Swansea, so they're not in amazing form. Our second choice team should definitely be able to win this easily. 3, 2, 1, and boom! And it is a close win, to be honest. We have Vertu scoring early first, Jan, I have no idea, getting the equalizer, Werner with a goal, Miazga with a goal, Player with a late goal, so it's a close win, but in the end 3 points is good enough. So we start off with 4 points, I'm fine with that, maybe Man United points, but yeah, next up, I can't look at the league table now. Next up we're gonna play against Barnsley. First of all, Vertu and Miazga accepted, so I think the only player who is still not happy and still hasn't accepted a new contract is Cook. So if a Cook accepts, I think should be fine. Wow, 31 million for a backup right back is a decent offer for sure. Here we go, Lewis Cook accepted the contract offer, so all the 4 players who told me they're unhappy, they want to leave, and even the board told me we might want to sell them. They all accepted new contracts, so they should be happy enough. And I don't care that much if they're unhappy after the transfer window. But they have to stay happy in the transfer window. I just don't want to lose them. Alright, Barnsley next. This should be an easy win. First choice team against Barnsley. I mean, if you don't win this, I have no idea. 3, 2, 1, and boom! It's only 1 win. 6 minutes before the end, Dembele scores the only goal, so a bit closer than it should be. But in the end, nobody cares if it's a 1-0 win or 5-0. In the cup, it's only about the winning. And we have actually United swapping points. They actually did only get a 12, so we have 4 points in front of Spurs. 5 points in front of Man U. If we drop a few points, we could straight up go down to like 5th, 6th place. But if we don't, we will stay first. So yeah, let's see if Konate actually can hit the 75 waiting this training. This might be the training. Nope, because he got a D. But it should be enough if he improves his slide tackle. Except at least if he improves slide tackle and interceptions. But hopefully in the next training he can finally hit the 75, because I would like to stop training him then. Alright, is Arsenal interesting? We cannot see them in the top 6 and they didn't get too many good points, so they are 30 points on 8th place, 14 points behind us. I'm not interested in playing against them. I played against Arsenal often enough in the FA Cup final as well, for example, so no. We're gonna simulate this one. Hopefully get another 3 points. We should be able to. Laporte is now in the team as well, so he makes his comeback after the injury. They lost against Preston as well. And they're playing kind of a second choice team, maybe. I don't understand. They have Oblak, Chesney and Konrad. Who needs 3 good goalkeepers? So like world class goalkeepers. Does make sense. 3, 2, 1 and boom! And we lose unfortunately because we were not able to score, but Chaka in the after he got that on scored 3 minutes for the end. So yet decent, not decent, but very disappointing results. A draw against Everton should have been a win. A win against Southampton, but really close. Another very close and just late win against Barnsley. And now we lost against Arsenal. Now we're just 1 point in front of Spurs, 2 in front of Man U, 4 in front of Chelsea, 5 in front of Stoke. I'm not that happy with this situation, to be honest. I did not expect that we would drop so many points. So let's at least end this in a good way. Konate finally going up. He improved both. So I don't know if slide tackle was enough, but he's 75 rated. I will stop training him because there's no point in continuing. But yeah, if you don't win against Everton, this was a very bad episode, to be honest. We got a loan offer for Queen. I will actually accept this because just in case we actually want to get him back, why not do it? And there is a point because I don't want to spoil it yet, but there might be a case that it's gonna make a change if we don't auto sell. That it makes a difference what he's doing the next season. So there is a case. I don't want to say why, but yeah. We lost first place, but we have 1 game in hand, so a draw would be enough to keep first place. But of course we don't want to get another disappointing result. Everton not interesting enough, so I will simulate it. They dropped a few points. We need to win this, otherwise I'm extremely disappointed. We got a 2 on the first one. Now they score, but we get the equalizer 3-1, and come on, please win this. Boom! Horn injured, and we only get a draw. So 2 draws against Everton, a loss against Arsenal, and just 1 win. That's extremely disappointing. We are still first place, but just because of goal difference. And Horn is injured for 6 weeks as well. So this episode was extremely disappointing. No transfer, we were not able to sign anybody, and now then drop points, and now got an injury. So this was a horrible episode so far. A very, very bad episode. And I did not expect this, but yeah, that was really bad. Alright, I have a look, I have had a look, and Koyokaro, Miyaska and the Fosemans still have this sign that they still have a decent potential and can grow a lot. So I will continue scouting them until this ends, until I see that they not have this sign anymore. For example, Konate, I stopped training him because, or I started because he had the sign, and I stopped because he lost it. Fernandes has it, and the last player who also has it is, what's his name? The striker, Gustafsson. So I will train until Koyokaro at least goes up to the 84. Because I think I think Koyokaro had 85 plus potential. I probably will train him for a long time. I will train Fosemans until he's like, I think he had not an 85. So I will, every time he gone up, have a look at him again. The same for Miyaska, and the same for, what's his name? Fernandes. Oh, Man United actually selling players. Herrera for just 80 million. That's interesting. Stone's gone to Spurs. I don't know why, but I mean, for him makes sense. Spurs winning is actually a lot better in this game than City. And they sold, like I said, so Man U at least sold 1 player, but I don't understand why they sold Herrera for just 80 million. That is an amazing transfer for Real. Yeah, he actually they actually did buy him, and Silva's a good striker. Don't think they need him, to be honest, but I mean, they have Aubameyang. They have Diego Costa, so I don't know if they need another striker, but if they want to get another one, why not? Alright, transfer deadline has ended. We are gonna quickly make a squad report, so just look at the growth, but make an update. The last one, I think, until the end of the season. So Koyako gone up 4 times to an 82, Bellerin gone up once to an 86, Port gone up once to an 88, Diab gone up once to an 83, Alaba is not growing, but he's already 90 rated. Neves gone up 3 times to an 85, Chanel gone up once to an 84, Cook is not growing at all, the Billy gone up once to an 86. I want to have a look at the statistics of my midfielder. So he has only 1 goal and 1 assist in total 22 games, but he's a CDM, so that's fine. Stadler has 7 goals in 3 games, 3 assists in 21 games, so that's not too bad. He was better though, I think, last season. Koke 4 goals, 4 assists in 21 games, so that's again not bad, but not amazing. Nebele 5 goals, 3 assists, oh wait, I'm wrong, 7 goals and 3 assists in 21 games. Not too bad, but also not very good. I mean, Chandera is the same, so he was better last season for sure. Lozano 5 goals and 5 assists in 21 games. Again, not amazing, and Martial is the only one due to his playing quite decent with 10 goals and 8 assists in 24 games. 18 score points, 24 games is very not too bad. Gustafsson also playing good with 5 goals and 1 assist in 12 games. Then we have, and he gone up 5 times to 81. Marcel gone up twice to 89. So I hope he can actually hit the 90 still this season, this career mode. Fusumensa gone up twice to 81. We have Cook gone up once to 82. We have Chandler, close one actually just gone up again, 85 rated, 99 sprint speed now. I mean, I stopped training him a long time ago and he's still improving. That's amazing. Miath gone up once to 80. We have Timo Werner gone up once to 82. Fareoh is not scoring. Kulan gone up twice to 75, not 85. Morris gone up once on 80. We have Oxford gone up once on 80, so also just happened. Slide tech at 90 now. High 80 marking and stand tech and sprint speed as well. Burke gone up once on 79, improving a lot of stats, very nice. We have Henri gone up once on 80. Fernandez gone up once on 79. Horn gone up once on 88, of course injured for some time. And Queen gone up once to 74. I don't think there's anything left to say, so let's start off first of all with a look at the calendar. In the next episode on this month we have games against Blackburn, Leicester, Stoke. I hope I made a cut there, I just gone over the game, but I don't want to show you yet who we're playing against. So I think I made a cut, I think I made Stoke and then make a break, so otherwise I will mute myself there, but we have the Champions League game I'm not showing you yet, so I will put a smiley over that. We have Watford and Brighton of Albion. So to be honest, the only games interesting would be Stoke and Champions League, because Leicester, Blackburn, whatever are not interesting. So actually I will continue here real quick, simulate the first 2 games, Blackburn and Leicester, and then we will have a look if we play against Stoke or not. Otherwise I might even simulate this one. But we always have a week to rest, so let's start off with our first rest team against Blackburn. We only got a very late, close win against Barnsley. Hopefully this time we can finally have a good result again and win not just by 1 goal, but just win 3-4-0 again. We should be able to 3-1 and boom, and it is a 5-0 win, perfect. We have, I think Laporte scored the first, then we have Alaba and Laporte scored the first 2, and then Martial with 3 goals. 5-0 win, perfectly fine. We might actually win the FA Cup. I mean, I think we are now into the quarterfinals or something. The league table can see extremely close, 3 points between first and 4th place. Stoke is interesting, so we're probably gonna play this. If in the case I win the next game and they lose, then I might think about it. In any other case, I would definitely play the game against Stoke City and therefore end the episode after the next game, before the game against Stoke City. This dude we found earlier is really not too bad. I mean, he is extremely pacey, has some decent stats. Bonewall, if his finishing is improving, he is only showing great potential. So that's the only bad thing. He has potential below 85. If he would have has potential to be special or whatever, I would probably I will still put him on a short list. The only thing really I don't like about him is potential. But he seems amazing. I mean, if you improve his pace, you don't need to improve anything else. Maybe his long pass a bit, but he has even free kicks, he has long shots. Shot power is also not bad. Can dribble, has pace, is quite tall, and his strength is not the worst, so he is not really that bad, so I might actually look at him again. There's only once more wage I will do after I ended this episode. So we go into the game against Leicester. First of all, we do have enough days to rest, so that's perfectly fine. Let's do then. Let's win this, hopefully. They got a loss against Chelsea, a loss against Southampton, so they are one of the worst teams. They are, I think, even fighting against relegation, so we should be winning, even though they have a decent team. Then Bailey with an early goal, 3-1, boom, 3-win. Werner actually got subbed in and scored, and Gustafsson got subbed in and scored, so both 6-7 minutes after they got subbed in, scored the goal, so that's very good. Another 3 points. Let's see what Stoke did. They got a draw, so at least they didn't lose, and therefore I told you, only in case we win and they lose, in the end we do win, they only just got a draw, but I'm gonna play this game. You can see we are finishing this episode probably as 3rd place, because we have a game in hand. With a win we would be 1 point in front of Man U, 2 points, 3 points in front of Spurs, no 2 points, we would actually have the same amount of points than Man U. My maths again is amazing. But we would also just already be 6 points in front of Chelsea. If we lose against Stoke, we have some big problems. So we dropped too many points in this one. I'm a bit disappointed, but we should be able in the next episode to win against Stoke and get some good results in the other games we're gonna simulate. And we only have to win the big games when we play against Spurs and Man U. We have to win these games. If we do, I think we're gonna win this league, the league title. We have a match rescheduled. A match we would have had in this month against Watford is now in March, so we're gonna have a look at this, and then I'm gonna have a look at some tables. Oh, it's because we have a FA Cup game against Chelsea, a round of 16, so I thought we would already win the qualifiers, but it's round of 16. I'm gonna simulate it, even though Chelsea is an interesting team, it's just the FA Cup. We did win the FA Cup before, so I don't care at all. So we're gonna next episode play against Stoke, play against the Champions League opponent in the round of 16. Will be difficult, you can still tell me who you think it's gonna be. We will simulate against Chelsea and Brighton Hove Albion, go in the new month. Simulate against Watford, simulate against Liverpool, and play the next one. So in the next episode, Stoke and Champions League. I always want to say FA Cup, no, Champions League. And in the second episode, we play the second leg and probably simulate all the other games because I don't think any team here is interesting. So to be honest, we probably go in the next 2 months through February and March. So in the third next episode, we are already in April. Not bad. We're gonna have a quick look at the FA Cup to see what other teams you might play against. So we have Stoke, Norwich, Hull, Leicester, Man U, Sunderland. I think that's Swindon Town, Burnley, West Ham, City, Chelsea, then us, Swansea, Everton, Newcastle, Liverpool. So we have some big teams in here. Normally Stoke is going through. Normally I don't care if Hull or Leicester is going through. Man U will be there. Man City will be there. Maybe Everton or maybe Liverpool. So we will have some interesting opponents still in this competition if we manage to go through Chelsea, which will not be easy. Guys, I have actually no idea how long this video is, to be honest. It could be 12 minutes, could be 20, I have no idea. I just know this was one of the quickest recordings I've done in a long time. I mean, normally I record for like at least 50, but normally like 60 to 70 minutes. This was just over 30. This was like 32. This was basically half of what I normally record, 32 minutes. I don't know how much I cut away, but yeah. We'll end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. So I'm recording this on the 1st of April. And after I finish this recording, I will straight record this video what comes out for you yesterday. I hope I made a good video there and you enjoyed it. Except for this, guys, have an amazing day. That was already it with the episode. You can tell me in the comments, do you think we can win it or not? And if you would like me to play one of the games in the league, maybe there's one of your favorite teams in there and you want to play against, want me to play against them, then I might do so. Otherwise, you know what my plan is. And yeah, have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow with no idea so far. I think actually I will continue with Aston Villa. I'm 95% sure there's gonna be another Aston Villa episode tomorrow. So you can look forward to that. Have an amazing day, guys, and bye. That voice click in the end, man, and bye. Yeah. Let me make a decent outro, okay? Have an amazing day, and bye.